Hello.
Hello.
Hello. We need like an intro. We need like a cool
We,
intro. We say this every
we
week.
do. Uh huh.
So it's been 2 weeks because audio mistakes happened. So yeah, we've got a lot to catch up on.
Yep. And then the update that happened last week that was wonderful and amazing.
Yeah, do you wanna jump in with that?
Sure. So last week we all got excited because we heard, hey, the exotics coming out, and Moments of Triumph was coming out. It's like, let's do this.
Yeah, I know. It was
All the
super
fun
hype.
stuff. No, and hopped in and just kept dividing and conquering with lots of people. It was really fun. I think that's the most fun I've had with an exotic quest in a bit, to be honest. Like it was simple, but it had fun steps. Like it had multiple steps that weren't like grind these bounties, grind these bounties, grind these. Like I didn't feel like it was a bounty grind fest. It's really nice. It's refreshing actually.
Yeah, we had to hunt down all those eye things all over all over the place, basically. Like that was crazy.
I mean, that's just more for a triumph.
Mm.
That's just for a triumph for Moments of Triumph. It was to get all the Savathun eyes afterwards, after getting that. But no, the crystals.
Oh yeah, the crystals. Oh, I forgot about the crystals. How could I forget about the crystals? Finding those in and around the cosmos was fun, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was a quest as well, wasn't there? Like we had to do the thing again, right?
Yeah, we had to do interference.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The interference quest again. Yeah.
Should we talk about the exotic?
That the cool thing that makes little orby orbs.
Yeah, it's crazy. The first time I dunked on an enemy, I was just like, "Oh my god!" Very exciting.
No, I know the community was super excited about it. They just really felt like it was something new that was brought to the table that was fun, but wasn't like a joke. You know, it was actually useful. Like Mountaintop, like a lot of the community has been like, "Hey, Bungie, you made two beautiful exotics. Can we keep doing this?"
Yeah, like we were saying earlier, like well, it was 2 weeks ago now, about how we want new exotics and not just reskins, and I think this is a new exotic, and it's innovative as well. Like it's crazy. You mean if you don't know about the exotic, basically, when you kill an enemy, it drops an orb, and that orb you can either make it have this massive force field that drains enemies, or you can dunk on enemies as well. It's crazy. It's actually insane. It's such a fun weapon.
Yeah, it's Ruinous Effigy, for those who might not know the name. Ruinous Effigy. It's really fun. I like doing the shield because it keeps enemies from using their stomp mechanic. It's really nice. It kind of suppresses them. So
bosses, that must be incredible.
Flung. Yeah, you don't get flung all over the place. It's really great.
Yeah. So the new exotic, that was awesome. Moments of Triumph.
Moments of Triumph. Hey, so Moments of Triumph is super exciting. I already had like 13 done.
Yeah, I noticed. I was like, someone's been playing Destiny.
I know. But I'm kind of glad that they ended up making some of the like 5 out of the 7 raids are you do it after it's launched, and it's really nice to get the community back into these older raids because there hasn't really been a reason to do them, to be honest. And so many people are like, "Hey, you want to run a levy? Why would we run a levy? Just for fun."
Yeah, no, what I love.
I'm trying to grind power level right now. Like, just.
Yeah, it's a shadow. You know what I love about it? Is a shadow. You know what I love about it is that you like if you've done it before that it's not covered, so it's also pushing people who've done it before to do it again, but also people that have never done raids before are starting to do raids as well. That have never done these raids or experiences are starting to get carried through these raves, and it's a way to build the community through a shared experience. I think is very clever.
Oh, for sure.
What also I think is very clever is that they've released a special ring that you can choose to purchase, and the ring's quite expensive. Let's not go into how expensive the ring is. I mean, it's quite expensive.
It's expensive,
but it's very expensive. But they just
had a cool quote on it. It's a nice little inscription on the inside.
What does it say on the inside? I didn't know.
Oh, I'd have to pull it up. I could pull it up. We can
yeah.
keep talking, and I'll pull it up.
But I saw it, and I was like, I must have it. I don't care how much it is. I must have the ring. One ring to rule them all. The one ring. But yeah, I love that they do exclusive things like that, like the prophecy, the hoodie, the Moments of Triumph. You get a T-shirt with it if you choose to order it. Yeah, I just love these exclusive things that they do, and I know it's like a way to make money, like extra money on the side from the game. But it's nice to be like, oh, what are you wearing, or oh, what is that, and just be like, there's a story behind this. Let me take you on a journey to the time I did this thing in Destiny.
All right, so it says we walked. Hold on. Oh, we walked to the end of the world and beyond.
Oh,
That's little things it says on the inside. Kind of cool. This is a Vala quote.
nice. We walked to the end of the world.
The end.
Sweet. So how far along are you now with the Moments of Triumph?
I am pretty far.
Yeah, because you've been hitting up them raids as well. Have you done all the raids now?
I've done all the raids.
Done all the raids now.
I wonder if it's.
I'm doing it tonight. If you're wondering, me and the Squirrel Gods are doing the raids tonight. I'm so excited.
Bungie API is currently down. Oh,
no, rip.
Yeah, they're currently doing maintenance right now. Yeah. So, but I want to say that because I want to say there's 30 total, but to get the seal, you only need 28 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And I'm at least at like 22. So
yeah, there's not much left for you. There's just
not like 24 or something. Yeah, a lot of the stuff that I have left is time gated. I mean, there's the trials one I could have finished, but I'm at like 3 out of 7. But trials is hard.
Trials is hard. What do you think about that? Putting one of the things on there, a very intensive PvP thing.
I think what they were hoping out of it is to get more casual players in it to try and balance it out. I think that was their goal. I don't. Whether it works or not, we'll see. But I do know, like, it's technically not required. It's an option in Moments of Triumph. But from the little things that I've heard here or there about the Solstice of Heroes armor, is that it's going to be required for that, and I don't know how I feel about that. But I guess we'll see for sure when it does hit. But I'm really hoping that it's a do this or.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's a do this or, because I mean, if you're not a PvP god, then getting those 7 wins is quite difficult. And I know from the kind of PvE community that I surround myself with, a lot are a bit, well, they feel kind of disenfranchised because it's like, oh, this cool thing that you need to achieve, and then why are they putting something that's so like ridiculous, high level to do? Like, if it was just, you know, play some Crucible or Iron Banner or whatever, or even if it was wins in Crucible, you know, that's better than like the most difficult thing in Destiny PvP wise. And it's not match made, so you need a team of people. You need to find a team of people that are willing to go with you. If you're, you know, it's not easy. And
I mean, we even have friends who are discouraged because they're like, I'm a solo player for the most part. Like, it's just hard because, I mean, we could all, you know, all of us, you know, people could group up together and play trials, but what are the odds of us actually winning together? You know, like casual PvP, like we can win here or there, you know, because it's normal.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those things that if you play long enough, eventually you'll win. But with trials, I mean, there's a requirement of skill there. Like, even if they're saying they're gonna like flood it with people that don't normally play. I mean,
and there's a lot of hidden features of maps that a lot of high-end PvP players know. Like they're little hideouts. Like I watch all sorts of PvP people, and they're like, oh yeah, you didn't know this was a spot? Yeah, I sit up here all the time. I'm like that should be out of bounds. Like, and then like other people were sitting at a corner and we're getting damaged behind a wall because there's a little slit that if you shoot through, you can hit someone's legs.
Wow.
Like just all these little itty bitty details that just give the people who have mastered these maps the advantage.
Like, yeah,
and it's the same map every time for that week.
Yeah, I agree. I think that there should be a thing specifically for trials. Like I don't know if there is. There is, isn't there? There's a seal for trials specifically, isn't there? There's a thing. Yeah,
flawless.
Yeah, So I feel like that should be like I don't think trials should be included on Moments of Triumph personally, but that's just my take. Like I know that. Well, confession to mate. Like I know that I'm gonna have to be carried through trials. Like that's the thing. Like it's gonna you like. I'm not very good at PvP. Gonna have to be carried. So, finding a group of people willing to do that.
It's not required for Moments of Triumph. It's an option in Moments of Triumph.
Yeah,
it might be required in Solstice of Heroes.
Yeah.
It's different.
And if like with regards to Moments of Triumph and completing 15 things or whatever, if you don't do the grind for the exotic weapon, like it's another thing that you potentially missing out on the tick. So say that I'm not able to do raids or all the raids, and you need like that one more. It's what they're taking away one that you could do because if you're not a PvP player, then trials is out of the running. I don't know. I'm not a fan of putting trials in there.
No, it's a super controversial topic, and it just. It's hard because it's Bungie trying to level out things, and I'm not sure what the basis behind everything is, but I really feel like it's to try and help soften the blow of trials. I really do. Like that's my theory. I'm sticking to it.
I get the feeling it's going to be super sweaty anyway, personally.
Yeah. I just hope that I can get 7 wins without having to go to a streamer to get carried. Like we have some good friends that are great at PvP. They're not like, oh my gosh, you're top notch, but they're better than us, and they can handle themselves and easy to work with. So depends.
Oh, and you said was it 3 already? Yeah, so I mean you're almost halfway there, so
yeah, I worked with Ares and Bluefire, so yeah.
Ooh. What else is happening in Destiny 2 that we may have missed?
Something that I want to bring up is we had our wonderful conversation about Iron Banner, and being worried about like there being this long quest and everything. And I was happily surprised when I found out that all you had to do was get kills with 2 different weapons on one character.
I know, you didn't have to do it on the others. It was great, wasn't it? I was like, yay, I can redeem stuff.
And it was auto rifles and sidearms. 2 of the weapons that are like higher up in the chain, got fairly quick TTKs, like just like it was so refreshing.
Yeah,
refreshing.
I found the sidearms to struggle, but I don't normally use sidearms. Yeah. I use recluse.
Close quarters. Yeah, close quarters and trying to keep off shotgunners is hard.
But yeah, no, it was a wonderful surprise. Actually, I quite enjoyed Iron Banner this time round.
It was a lot of fun.
It was.
Yeah.
I think it's partially because like my light level without the artifacts was still relatively high, whereas before I've been quite low because I had taken a break from Destiny, so it was quite nice to be like, oh, you're not just stomping on me because you're a ridiculous light level.
Yeah, no, it was super awesome. Like I want to say the average light level that I had noticed was like 1030s.
Mm.
There were definitely the 1050s, the hardcore runners like myself, and I know you were in the 1050s and such, but I saw a lot of people in 1020s, 1030s. I didn't see a lot in 1040s. You were either 1030 or 1050. Like,
Yeah, well, the jump's massive, isn't it? With the umbral engrams and stuff like that. It's just like, get there. I wasn't 1040 for very long. I was, yeah, it sort of just rockets up there. Yeah. Cool. Anything else Destiny related that we missed?
I'm really interested to see what Solstice of Heroes brings this year. Like, I love it every year. It's my favorite. I chase after the best armor, and then I'm disappointed the following September when it's not fantastic to use anymore, and so I use it just for Solstice of Heroes and like the first few days afterwards, and then it gets deleted.
Yeah, I didn't partake in the Solstice of Heroes last year. Yeah, but I'm definitely looking forward to it this year. I think we got a good team together. I think it should be fun.
Yeah, no, I think we'll do well. Got enough friends going on here, so it'll be great.
How do you feel that the Solstice of Heroes is for single players?
Well, I solo played through the first one. But it was possible then. There wasn't a lot of stuff that required multiple people. Last year it was beneficial to have a team. I really don't remember too much because I had a lot of friends by then and I was playing with a whole bunch of people because I'd finally gotten into raids and all stuff, so I had tons of people to lean on. But my biggest suggestion is Bungie's app. They have access to an LFG there. There's a Destiny 2 LFG channel and Discord. Like, I just leverage your resources. Solo plays great, and you should be able to play the game at your own pace. But don't be afraid to reach out because there's some awesome people that might be just like you that you end up becoming best buds with and feel like inseparable. And so, take a moment, extend your branch. If you have a bad time, get it. But hopefully you won't, and hopefully you'll find a group of people that you can have fun with for, years and years to come. So I say give it a shot.
yeah, it can be hit and miss with LFG, but I mean there are some incredibly generous and giving people out there that that want to help you. So yeah, definitely, I would reach out. I mean, you might have a bad experience, but don't let that stop you. There's I'm sure it's one of very few. I mean, I don't know. In D1, like I had to LFG quite a lot, and I actually found some of my best mates on there. So yeah. It's it can be great. It can be upsetting as well. But you gotta swim to. I don't know what analogy I was gonna come up with then. I don't know.
You gotta
jump in, jump in the water to swim. There you go. A bit confused coming up with all the slogans that I can't. Great. Oh, well, I think we've covered a lot in our special time together. Should we do our sign off? Do you remember
we should do our sign off. Yeah.
Unless you can think of anything else.
No, I can't. I'm pretty sure I remember the sign off though.
Oh, good. Can you tell me? Because I forgot.
It's Ginger and Black signing
off. Ah, that's the one.
Right?
Yeah. No, I totally remembered. Totally remembered. Okay, so until next time, Ginger and Black signing off. We mess it up every time. You do like the salute after you say it.
Signing off. Like, bye.
You do it like afterwards. So like, shouldn't we do it like as one thing, or is it Ginger and Black?
So I do it Ginger and Black signing off, and you do Ginger and Black signing off.
Yeah.
You know what's the difference?
Yeah, I know the difference.
You leave a break, and I don't leave a break.
Oh, okay. So we need to decide one. So we just do it one thing and then salute. Yeah. No, this is important. So we do it as one thing and then we do the salute after. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's Ginger and
Ginger and Black
signing off.
me off.
That's perfect. Perfect.
Oh, cringe.